Buckle up, Buttercup. We're diving headfirst into the wild world of viral car fails that'll have you rolling on the floor laughing. You know, those moments when drivers think they've got it all under control, only to find themselves in a situation that's anything but. So sit back and get ready for a countdown of the top 10 viral car fails that are guaranteed to tickle your funny bone. Coming in hot at number 10, we have the classic washed up. You know the type, someone thinks they're doing a great job washing their car, and then, bam, they accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake and end up in the neighbor's pool. It's like a scene from a comedy movie, and you can't help but wonder if they were aiming for a car wash or a swimming lesson. Just remember, folks, water and cars don't mix unless you're at the beach. Sliding into number 9, let's talk about parking. More like Pah-king. You've seen it, I've seen it. We've all been there. That one driver who thinks they can squeeze their car into a space that's clearly meant for a bicycle. Spoiler alert, they can't. Watching them attempt to maneuver in and out, only to end up taking out a trash can or two, is a spectacle in itself. It's a reminder that sometimes a little humility goes a long way, especially in a parking lot. Now, let's move on to number 8, where we encounter the dreaded garage door, more like garage foe. You know those moments when you think you've got it all figured out, and then the garage door decides to play hard to get? It's like a game of chicken. And guess what? The car always loses. Watching someone slowly inch their way in, only to have the door come crashing down on the hood, is a sight to behold. It's a lesson in humility and a reminder to always check your surroundings. At number 7, we have the parallel parking predicament. The age-old struggle of parallel parking. It's a rite of passage for any new driver, but for some, it's a comedy of errors. You've got the driver who thinks they can nail it in one go. Spoiler alert, they can't. They end up doing the 3-point turn of shame, and by the time they finally park, half the street is watching, and you can practically hear the collective sigh of relief from fellow drivers. It's a classic. Now, let's slide into number 6 with ice. Winter driving can be treacherous, and nothing captures that better than watching someone try to navigate a slippery slope. One moment, they're confidently cruising along, and the next, they're spinning out of control like a cartoon character. It's a reminder that sometimes nature has a way of humbling us. Pro tip: if you see ice, maybe just stay home and binge-watch your favorite show instead. At number 5, we have the height. What height? Nothing says epic fail quite like a driver who misjudges the height of their vehicle and tries to squeeze under a low bridge. The crunching sound is like music to our ears, if music were made of metal and embarrassment. It's a classic reminder that not all heroes wear capes. Some just need to pay more attention to the clearance signs. In the 4th spot, we find ourselves stuck in a ditchy situation. We've all seen that one driver who thinks they can plow through anything, only to get stuck in a muddy ditch. Watching them try to rock their car back and forth, hoping for a miracle, is like witnessing a live-action slapstick comedy. Spoiler alert, it rarely ends well. Now, let's get to number 3 with Door-tastrophe. You know the drill? Someone opens their car door without checking for oncoming traffic. The sound of metal on metal is enough to make anyone cringe. It's a reminder to always be aware of your surroundings, because sometimes it's not just the road that's dangerous. And here we are, number 2. Shopping cart carnage. Picture this. A driver is trying to navigate through a parking lot, and suddenly, A rogue shopping cart comes barreling toward them. It's like a scene out of an action movie, and you can't help but laugh as they try to dodge it. Spoiler alert, they don't always succeed. Finally, we've reached the grand finale. Number 1, with Ramp It Up, or maybe not. Nothing quite compares to the sight of someone attempting to ramp their car off a makeshift jump. You can feel the excitement building, and then crash. It's a reminder that not every stunt is meant to be pulled off. And sometimes it's best to keep your wheels on the ground. So there you have it, folks, a countdown of the top 10 viral car fails that remind us all to laugh at life's little mishaps. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just love a good chuckle, these epic fails are a testament to the fact that the road can be a recipe for disaster. If you enjoyed these moments as much as I did, don't forget to like and share. After all, laughter is the best fuel for the journey ahead.